From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports covers. Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Chicago Bears. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 22-yard line.
Tonight, Black 20! The mic. I got one. Maverick!
Now Goff on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 78 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Trubisky brings the Bears up first and 10 at the 40.
Lock in. Check curls.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
Switch.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Alert. 54.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so we got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Samson Abuka, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
Get ready.
At their own 14-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Give me some. Hey, Zoo. Check 3. Cut.
2nd and 5 down. Goff is going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go, tonight. 180. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Merlin.
44's the mic. 44's the mic.
Bravo.
Quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
44. Mike, 44.
Let's put that team on.
On first down, it's gone. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other.
17.
They just locked people down.
17.
Check.
Hey, Delta.
Get some penetration here.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And that's complete to Cooks.
Good breakup, baby. We go tonight. 180. 4 down.
Everybody scoot up. Heavy.
Value 1. Golf.
3rd and long. It's gone.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost, hold on to it. Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's got Burton here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
180. Red, up.
They'll try to run with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
It's now 4th down.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the right half, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
Here we go.
At their own 23-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
76.
Mike, 44. Here we go.
Hey, seam six. Seam six.
Fo's the mic.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
No.
Hey, if you kill it, motion me out.
44-yard line.
Listen.
Now a first down throw. Goff.
Here we go, let's bring it.
And he's got the
Let's
hook
go,
up
let's
here.
bring
It's
it.
Woods.
Let's bring it.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Check 59, Mike.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stay in Opal.
Hey, 5.
After one,
Let's go,
7-3
go.
to score on EA Sports.
7. Bears 3.
We go tonight. 20.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Here we go. 76.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Watch the slant.
Goff on first down. He gets it to Cooks. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Hey, kill.
I got him. At the Bears
58's the mic.
36-yard line.
58's the mic.
It's been a long day for you. Hey,
76. Tell him. 76.
Goff throwing again. Escaping the pressure right. And that one's complete to Gurley. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. He rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain. Because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
80 weapon.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Alert 3.
On second down now. It's Cohen. And some space here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there, a big one.
54's the mic. 54's
So
the
how
mic.
about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Tighten up.
Now it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton.
Trubisky.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A gain of 29 yards.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of the quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right.
And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to number 12.
Allen Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Bears 10. Rams 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Brandon Cooks. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, L.A. Officially, that goes down as a kick return of 107 yards. What a run. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
14. Bears 10.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Tariq Cohen with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bears have once again taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
23 yards on the play. You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11, torn ACL out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his second NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13. Goff. Then he'll find his target. Woods. It's complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Louis. Hey, Haywood.
Goff on third down. This is caught. It's Cooks. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Hey, it's our house.
On first down, Goff. Flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball on the field.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
I'm going to hit you.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Throwing on third, Goff. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Let's go, dude.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago.
We touched down in your city.
Taylor Gabriel, 87 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
65.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On first and 10, Goff.
Let's go, D, let's go.
That'll be caught by Kupp. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Goff now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's first and 10.
Let's get off the field.
Maverick.
Slam. Jack. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Out of the gun. Goff. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
58's the mic.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Mike, 58
Now
right there.
Goff.
It's our time. It's our time.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Here we go.
Hey, 58.
To the air again. Goff. They got a man. It's Woods.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back up to plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Hold on. Check.
Buzz.
44. Mike.
Throwing again is Goff. And Woods has it complete. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
13 yards on the play. Complete to Robert.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Goff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jared Goff in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a three-point game. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a three-point game now as they send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
180!
Mike's 5-4.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
Go, run.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Red, up! Hey, ball.
They try again with Cohen. Yards there, takes him to the 45.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Blue.
Check safety.
Trubisky will throw. The catch made by Miller. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Let's go.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Jam him.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Again, it's Cohen. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as the Bears push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now Goff on 1st down. Right side complete. That's Woods. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A.
Ric Flair.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
58.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Obama.
It's the mic.
Again, Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Cloud.
Gone. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Oh, boy, I know you found
180. Shell.
On 2nd and 7. Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and now the defense won the battle. Back to throw, Goff. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
That's what I'm talking
Brandon
about.
Cooks
Nice hit, boy.
with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that when
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bryce Hager
That's how we do it.
leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
180.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Shit.
Quick throw here caught by Gabriel.
Trubisky's pass.
Boom. Bust stop.
Taylor Gabriel. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Red, up.
I got 29.
Hey, wahoo.
Single. I got a single on the slot. 24.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. It's caught. It's Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Let's go, fellas.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
17 yards. And the Bears.
quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down, a run with Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180.
Check Mike 54.
Hey, 18.
Record. No. Off. Check this.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 18,
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
High 7.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Here we go.
18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First down, Chicago.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Trubisky will come up here first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start. This is Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
Slam.
Now it's Trubisky. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And there he goes again. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. That kickoff return, 104 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Zuerlein now for the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Bears 38, Rams 35.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
The Bears take over
There we go.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Let's go one more. Watch the safety creep. 6-6, bullet high.
Now Cohen. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
I got you.
Trubisky keeps it himself. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Stop! 180!
Mike, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Alert!
Watch twist.
They'll throw on first down to Trubisky. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Let's go, boys.
An
Let's
excellent
go.
pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Go.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run. This is Cohen. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
You think you gonna get this? You think you
Blue.
Showing A. Deuce. Watch twist. Watch
Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
They can't see us.
Taylor Gabriel, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game as the Bears push further out in front. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 45, Rams 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quick.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Safety screaming. Check. Check.
Goff now
Check
throw.
31. Check 31.
And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's first and 10.
Super one. Super one.
Fresno.
Hey, Charlie. Here we go. 76. 76.
Ricky.
Now Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Goff now looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Check 4. Check 4.
Here we go on fourth. Goff steps away to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Leonard Floyd, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, alert.
Got nothing.
Right there. Right there.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw
Defense
it.
win championships, baby.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for Tariq.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10.
Cut.
Hey, Zoo.
Throwing down is Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen.
It's just me and you.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Hey,
Here's Trubisky.
Mike 54.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for Chicago, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back home next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.